What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got some more NBA news to, of course, be talking about, with you guys, and kind of more of a discussion video, rather. And in today's video, I actually kind of wanted to talk about, I think I've actually kind of been wanting to talk about this for, like, a long time now, and a lot of people have been, kind of bringing this up a little bit, and I think, maybe it should happen, but it's whether or not the Golden State Warriors should actually give Frank Ntilikina, a chance, give him a second chance in the NBA. And some of you might be like, Frank Ntilikina, what a random player to talk about. But for those of you who didn't actually hear about this, in the 2020 free agency, the Golden State Warriors were actually trying to trade for Frank Ntilikina and trying to give up a second round pick. You might be like, well, why would they actually want to go do this at all? The reason they actually wanted to go do this was there were reports saying that the Golden State Warriors saw something in Frank Ntilikina that not many other teams did, and actually wanted to give him another chance, as they thought his defense and his versatility to almost guard 1 through 3 at stages, and of course maybe some potential on the playmaking end, could be definitely very, very useful for their team. Of course, Frank Ntilikina actually played with the New York Knicks from 2017 to 2021 and was the 8th overall pick in the 2017 draft. Since he's been drafted, he hasn't really done much, but there have been glimpses that he has shown that he can be a very, very good, defender in the NBA. Plus, his playmaking here and there hasn't exactly been the worst thing at all, where, in his season last year with the New York Knicks, where he averaged 20 minutes per game, he actually averaged 6.3 points and 3 assists on pretty decent defense. It's just his efficiency was terrible, his field goal was shocking, and his 3-point percentage was shocking. But this upcoming season, it didn't exactly shoot too many threes, but actually hit 48% from 3. And honestly, it looked like he could actually be an alright player in the league. Again, Frank Ntilikina is yet to get a chance from any NBA team, and is currently an unrestricted free agent, where I believe he will most likely actually look to go play in the Euro League, where he might go play for France or something like that. Or maybe, who knows, the NBL, the Australian Basketball League. That's definitely a league he might be alright in, because they're very defensive heavy. Again, he might be alright in that league, who knows. But I definitely feel like maybe another team should give Frank Ntilikina another go. And the Golden State Warriors, who had extreme interest in him last year, I don't know what they saw in him at all, but there were reports that they actually saw he could be a very good player in the NBA. I think they should give him another chance. I think they should be the team that mans up and says, look, this guy has not been good since coming into the NBA, but he's about to be 24 years old, I believe. He's shown glimpses here and there. Let's just give him a chance, give him a couple minutes off the bench, and see how he goes. After all, the Golden State Warriors don't have a backup point guard at all. They've got Steph Curry on their roster. We've heard that Jordan, Poole is going to be playing some backup point guard minutes, here and there. Apparently he's going to play around 15 minutes of backup point guard. But Nico Mannion, who got about 12 minutes per game, who they envisioned to come in and be their backup point guard, he actually left the team. Yeah, he left the team. He decided to go play in Italy. Like, that's crazy. He doesn't want to be on the team anymore, and they kind of said, well, there goes our third string point guard / backup point guard. What the hell? And then they brought in Chris Chiozza, who could be an alright player for them. But I believe Frank Ntilikina, he could be a better player in the NBA than Chris Chiozza. So, considering I believe the Warriors still have a couple of spots left on their team, why not give a dude like Frank Ntilikina a chance? I'm not necessarily saying it has to be Frank Ntilikina, but they could definitely, of course, maybe go out and do it. After all, he has showed some signs. I know a lot of New York Knicks fans will say he's complete trash, which, hey, look, he very well might be. He hasn't really done anything in the NBA. But what I'm saying is he has showed glimpses, and the Golden State Warriors are looking for a backup guard, and they showed a lot of interest in him last year and reportedly saw something in him that no one had seen. So that's kind of interesting to me. Their roster as this stands, they have Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Andre Iguodala, Jonathan Kuminga, Damian Lee, Kevon Looney, Moses Moody, I believe, Otto Porter Jr., Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, James Wiseman. That's 11 guaranteed. Oh, and Bear Leeds, if I forgot to mention him. That's 12 guaranteed players they've got on their roster. Then you've got, I believe, Toscano, Anderson, and Gary Payton. I believe they're all still on the roster, but I don't think any of them have guaranteed contract. I think Toscano, Anderson might, but I know damn well Jordan Bell and, Jordan Bell and a couple others here and there, like, of course, Gary Payton, do not have guaranteed contracts, is what I'm trying to say here. So there's some roster spots still to be filled out on this team. Chris Chiozza is a two-way player, so he's not guaranteed a roster at all. So, I just think Frank Ntilikina, he could be an alright dude to go out and get. Will they get him? Probably not. But considering they found out they reckon he had a lot of potential, I don't see a reason maybe not to sign him and just see what happens. But of course, if you haven't already, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for all the latest, NBA content and NBA news. Don't forget to, subscribe to my IRL/vlogging channel and my gaming channel, which I will all link in the description down below. And of course, don't forget to check out my podcast and just let me know your thoughts and opinions. Should the New York Knicks give Frank Ntilikina, Golden State Warriors rather, should they give Frank Ntilikina a go? Of course, I'd very much like to hear all your thoughts and opinions on this down below. But as I was saying, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.